58%. Howard's shot is good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Got it, and the Houston leads to get back down to single digits after the bucket is good from Thaddeus Young.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Now here's Beasley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And some nice passing there by Houston. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Freak, third.
Quite a roll he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Morris checked in for Houston. Lopez a screen. Bogdanovich passes to Lopez. And Augustin kicks to Young. No good on the triple.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
The better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
And that one's good. Freak.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he sinks the second. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks, boy, was he tremendous. He had 27 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. This game is just the latest performance in what has been a hot streak for him. Will he bring the fire tonight, guys?
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
To the inside. Here's Howard. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Moore. Harden left side. He feeds it to Freak. A three-pointer off the mark. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own heads. Just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
Teams deciding to change. And so a pretty lopsided game.
All right now, I want everybody. All right now, I want everyone here at the bar.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far to the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Really an extraordinary game for Freak. He's got 10 points and 5 assists.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
So on the floor for Houston. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Beasley out there with Howard. And it's Freak in at the 1. Now here is Augustine. Here's Lopez, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Freak kicks it out to Harden. Sinks the triple. Harden's got 11.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Got that one up quick. 8 points for Brook Lopez. Houston leading by 16. Here's Freak, and that one is hammered home.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Augustine passes to Kilpatrick. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harden with the defensive effort.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Beasley the screen. Ariza goes in. And here's Freak. He's got 12. 4 on the clock. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Oh, boy. Woohoo! Sweet move. Tough finish. What a play.
Now here is Augustine. He's covered closely and sent back by Howard. Here's Harden. And it's Houston with another.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Out left to the wing. Here's Bogdanovich, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one is on Ariza. For Brooklyn, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw lines tonight, and he knocks down the first one. Houston making a switch here. Brewers checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Rockets leading by 20. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now here's Freak, guarded by Augustine. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Ariza no up. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And a wide open look for Freak. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time.
He's making some changes here. Houston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And that one's good. Freak.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And for the Nets, they're shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Jack dishes to Wright. Here's McCullough, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. McCullough's got his first 2 points. Here's Freak. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Jack, here we go. It's rebounded by Houston. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean,
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. Jarrett Jack is out there with Stauskas. Then it's Darrell Wright. Then it's Nogueira. And it's McCullough in at the power forward position. Jack's shot is good.
clearly he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Freak to the left wing. Harrell kicks to Moore. Fires the three, and another three for Houston.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
So it's Brooklyn now. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And he gets it to go.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Now here's Freak, defended by Jack. Freak, that's good. Freak's got 5 points now this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Brooklyn making some changes. Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Nogueira. Bogdanovich comes in for Darrell Wright. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Augustine, no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball. Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Here's Freak. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Freak's got 31 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
And Augustine kicks to Stauskas. Down low. Augustine, that's good.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
And that one's good.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Stauskas kicks to Augustine. To the middle. Hits. Count that one from Stauskas.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
The Rockets have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Here's Freak. Here's Harrell. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man, because he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Move the ball. It's sticking too
Moore,
much.
left side. The feed to Freak. 5 to shoot. And Hollins pulls it down. The Nets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team. Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.